Just try and stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumping for a hitch. And what happened then was rich. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a slitch, it landed on the wicked witch in the middle of a ditch, which was not a happy situation for the wicked witch. You, my friend, are a victim of disorganized thinking. You are under the unfortunate impression that just because you run away, you have no courage. You're confusing courage with wisdom. I haven't got a brain, only straw. But how can you talk if you haven't got a brain? I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they? Yes, I guess you're right. Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean that you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I just can't say it. I do believe in spooks. 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 I do. Ah, you'll believe in more than that before I'm finished with you. Put 'em up, put 'em up. Which one of you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing up on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. I'll pull in an axe on me, eh? Sneak it up on me, eh? While I'll run. Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything? Not nobody, not nohow. Not even a rhinoceros. Imposterous. How about a hippopotamus? Why, I'd thrash him from top to bottomest. Supposing you met an elephant, I'd wrap him up in cellophane. What if it were a brontosaurus? I'd show him who was king of the forest. What have you learned, Dorothy? Well, I think that it wasn't enough to just want to see Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look any further than my own backyard, because if it isn't there, I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right? I'd be brave as a blizzard, I'd be gentle as a lizard, I'd be clever as a gizzard. If the wizard is a wizard who will serve, then I'm sure to get a brain, a heart, a home, the nerve. Come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those apples. Are you hinting my apples aren't what they ought to be? Oh, no. It's just that she doesn't like little green worms. Aren't you frightened? Frightened? Child, you're speaking to a man who's laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Well, naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you're nothing but a great big coward. You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks. Why don't you try counting sheep? That doesn't do any good. I'm afraid of them. Oh, that's too bad. As coroner I must aver, I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's merely most sincerely dead. Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you? No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody. Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too. Now look here, Dorothy, you ain't using your head about, Miss Gulch. You think you have no brains at all. I have so got brains. Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. Then Toto won't get into a garden, and you won't get into no trouble. See? Oh, hunk, you just won't listen, that's all. Well, your head ain't made of straw, you know. Come on, get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. And put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay. Now that's getting personal, Lion. Yes, get up and teach him a lesson. Well, what's wrong with you teaching him a lesson? Well, I hardly know. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head would be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. Help! Help! It's no use screaming at a time like this. Nobody will hear you. Help! Help! And now, my beauties, something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies. Poppies. Poppies will put them to sleep. Sleep. Now they'll sleep. I'm frightened. Honey, I'm frightened. Dorothy? Dorothy? Where are you? It's me, Auntie Em. We're trying to find you. Where are you? I'm here in Oz, Auntie Em. I'm locked in the witch's castle and I'm trying to get home to you, Auntie Em. Oh, Auntie Em, don't go away. I'm frightened. Come back. Come back. Auntie Em, come back. I'll give you Auntie Em, my pretty.